What up, Maddie?
Yo, what is good? We are back, everybody. We're going to let some people come on here on the live. We are live right now on X, Facebook, YouTube, I think pretty much everywhere. First of all, apologies to everyone. We should have done the show a day or two ago, but we're here. We missed the Eagles game last night. Discipline the Gens members, I think, got the Eagles, right?
They got the Eagles, but they also had the over. The
The
over
over should have slapped, though. That was
over fell
missed field
short.
goals, all sorts of crazy shit. But if you're not a Discipline the Gens member, go check out our winnable.com/discipline the Gens. If you use code Maddie, you get 7 days for free of this guru's picks over here. Go check it out. Up significant amount of units the past 3 years. And last but not least, go to betopenly.com right now. Go make an account. Somebody, please go bet Mike Tyson against me. I got $20,000 open bet right now with Jake Paul money line at -197. If you believe Mike Tyson is going to beat Jake Paul this weekend, you can go to a sports book and you can bet him at +170, or you can come to betopenly.com and take my money at +197. But I'm just warning you, it's going to be a donation.
Everywhere on social media is saying Tyson's going to win.
It's ridiculous.
Guys, in the comment, we got, 110 of you listening. Are you believing it? Are you on Tyson? Put it in the comments. I need to hear it. I just, as a 40-year-old man who was never built like Tyson.
My dad is 4 years older than Iron Mike Tyson, bro.
It's crazy. I just couldn't imagine trying to box for, how many rounds is it?
It's 8 2-minute rounds.
Oh, so they did shorten the rounds.
Yeah.
Okay, so that helped.
I don't think it's going to matter.
But they did make the gloves heavier, which I think is harder.
They're 14-ounce pillows, basically.
Yeah, instead of, what is it usually? 12?
I think 10 or 12, yeah.
12. So, but dude, don't think about the 2 ounces, which sounds like nothing. Think about the extra 20%.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard for him to keep his hands up.
That's a good comment there from YouTube. Adam said, how is Paul only a 2-1 favorite?
I don't get it, Adam.
It's unbelievable. I'm seeing -240 now. You know, this is one fight, classic arbitrage opportunity, bro. I've seen Jake Paul -170 on some random offshore. I've seen him -250.
Yeah.
I've seen Mike Tyson. You can get Mike Tyson at 2-1 on BetOpenly right now. I mean, it really is a crazy arb opportunity. But enough of that. Let's get into some football.
Fine.
That's what the show is here. That's the Discipline the Gen show. We got a lot to cover today. We got our Peasant of the Week. We got our Sharpe or Square, our buy low, sell high spots of the week that you guys need to know about. And last but not least, we will recap the previous week. First of all, we have to say rest in peace to Gino's Survivor entry, and we have to make the Peasant of the Week. I'm going to let Gino pick the Peasant of the Week because it could be Daniel Jones or it could be the peasant that fumbled in overtime.
Bro, it's the whole team. The New York Giants.
It's the whole organization.
Are the Peasant of my year.
Yeah, bro.
Dude, they had so many chances to win that game.
Yeah.
So many. I won't even – I'll make this really
I'll tell you
tight.
one thing. I woke up at the end. I was in Vegas. I woke up and the game was 10-0 at halftime. I was like, oh, Gino's probably shitting himself right now.
Yeah. Dude, it was dead, and then it came back to life. That little – dude, they got a great fumble on like the 15-yard line. All they had to do was put that in the end zone, and it was a wrap. They weren't – Carolina was not scoring a touchdown on them. It went to live -250 when that happened.
Yeah.
And I was like, I made it. I survived. Fuck yes. And then it died. Daniel Jones is a little bitch. He threw 2 red zone interceptions. 2 red zone interceptions. If he didn't throw one of those 2, they win by 3.
Yeah, man.
Pretty shitty.
He really is. All right, let's look at some games here. Before we dive into the full game slate, I want to look at a few games and get Gino's opinion on the Sharpe or Square side. First and foremost, we have a division rival game. The Ravens -3 at Pittsburgh. Is that the Sharpe or Square side here for Baltimore?
I feel like Ravens might be a little sharp, guys. I mean this. Every time the Ravens get a little bit of disrespect, they come out and hammer.
Yeah.
And it's one of those, you know, the Steelers, this feels like a Tomlin game, right?
Yeah.
Tomlin home dog, late in division, etc. But what I'm saying is I just can't imagine Russ does anything with remotely in the wheelhouse of Lamar, even with the gap in defenses. Ravens actually have a decent run defense. So I think the sharp side is Baltimore. I mean that. I think a lot of people are going to trickle on taking Pitt plus money.
Next up, this is a really good one. Kansas City, the 2.5-point road favorite. Patty Mahomes I'm sorry, the 2.5-point road dog. Patty Mahomes is like 1,000,002 against the spread as an underdog, whatever the freaking trend is, right? At Buffalo. Is Kansas City the sharp side, or is that trend just overplayed out now?
It's overplayed out. Kansas City's the square side. Everyone sees the undefeated Chiefs. Everyone's putting these Chiefs on a pedestal. I'm telling you guys, if you watch, and good for them how they're fucking winning.
Unbelievable.
Bro,
how they do
Denver should have beat them.
Unbelievable. I was on Denver money line. I said keep the points.
That wasn't a
Give me the money line, and they got screwed. Bro.
That wasn't like a 56-yarder. That was a 35-yarder.
Well, did you see that they specifically attacked a certain lineman based off of film footage?
I mean, okay, so why do they get to do stuff that no one else can do?
Right, but why did they not do that the whole game? Why?
I don't get it.
On the
That's
game
my
winning
point.
Play.
Fuck all that. Fuck all that noise.
I don't know how they do it, dude. They win every game, and it's so ugly. I don't understand it.
Buffalo's gonna smoke their ass.
You think?
I think Buffalo wins by 10.
Ooh.
I don't think Kansas City's gonna score that easy on Buffalo.
Yeah. All right. Last but not least, Sharpe or Square. The Seattle Seahawks getting 6.5 at your boy's house, San Francisco. What do you think?
Breaks my heart to say it, but Seattle feels a little sharp here. So, yeah, I mean, maybe we click with CMC and get back to just printing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. I'll argue with all of you till I'm blue in the face. Purdy is elite. Purdy keeps producing. You guys see his stats. You say he only did it because Ayuk. He doesn't have Ayuk anymore. So I don't know. He just keeps producing with whoever we put in there. And that's the only thing I'll say. But technically, I would put my money on the 6.5 with Seattle. Our defense should struggle with Seattle.
Okay. All right, moving on. Buy or sell. I don't know if I'm reading this right, but I'm going to remove teams that are coming off a bye. But if we purely just look at teams that covered last week versus teams that didn't cover last week, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This can't be right. 15, 16, 17.
I don't know. We got to yell at Kurt. He messed a couple up.
Okay.
The first one said Steelers. The first one said Bengals. They're not playing. I think he added to this. And it says Pittsburgh versus Washington.
Didn't delete it. I'm like, what am I fucking looking at right now? All right, why don't we skip this and come back to it and see
it looks like it's right on the screen.
Okay.
The screen looks right. So shout out to our data guys on the screen. Kill the fucking, I'll yell at Kurt.
All right, well, you go ahead then.
So, we got Houston. Apparently, they covered even though they lost to Detroit, and Dallas did not.
Yep.
This is the ultimate buy low on Dallas. I'm pumping.
It doesn't
Dallas
get any lower than this for Dallas.
I might be Dallas money line. I'll keep this one simple. Doesn't get any lower on Dallas. People are going to say, hey, this Houston team kicked the shit out of Detroit in the first half. They're out for blood now. They're the better team, and they imploded.
Mm-hmm.
Save all that. Dallas money line.
Wow. And this is also the second game for Cooper, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So you get your first game.
He had a tough game
way,
versus you guys,
and
man.
It was a Philly defense that right now people are saying are best defense in the league.
Best defense in the league right now. Hold on. And Zeke fumbled it into the end zone. They would have gone up 10-7 on you guys. Yeah. Not that it would have changed the game, but could have.
Yeah. You can sell me on Dallas +7 here. I like
Dallas.
I don't know if you can sell me on the money line.
No, I know.
You can sell me on Dallas +7 here. So
I just think every parlay is going to have Houston money line on it.
Yeah.
So
all right, let's go to the next
Dallas
one.
money line.
Let's go to the next one, Mike. You got to scroll up, brother. You got to move it up.
He did the right graphics. We got to give him credit. We got to yell at Kurt. Yeah. Kurt's in trouble.
All right, cool.
Yeah, Kurt, next, I think he duplicated it or something.
Up next, we got the Denver Broncos covered last week versus the Falcons that did not cover last week.
And this is a tight spread too. I'm going to keep selling Atlanta. So
I love, bro. My bad to interrupt you, but
I like
this is a sell spot on Denver. I think we're
polar
opposite here.
How they lost?
Yeah, because people look at that game and are like, "Oh, Denver should have beat the Chiefs," and they should have. But the Falcons here.
I watched these Falcons not look so hot.
I know. Yeah.
But Denver's a playoff team as of right now.
Yeah.
So are the Chargers. So I don't know. I just don't see Denver having a 2-game skid at home. I think they're -1.5. Yeah. So this is a one buy low that I'm glazing over, but it sounds like you're buying Atlanta.
Fair enough. Let's go to the next one. We got the New England Patriots, who covered last week, taking on the LA Rams, who did not cover.
Oh man.
So what's the spread on this one? It is 4.5.
Rams -4.5.
About 4 for the Patriots as a home dog here. And then the Rams basically a 4-point favorite on the road here.
I mean, so the Rams looked like shit versus Miami. They're on a short week.
They're so fucking dead to me, bro. I was in Vegas in my room at the Fountain Blue by myself. Like, this is after I got my head.
Bet the Rams? I told you on the show.
I didn't. Here's the thing.
Okay.
I didn't bet the Rams. I bet dumb shit like Stafford to get 2 touchdowns.
Okay.
You can't get 2 passing touchdowns at home against the Dolphins, bro.
I get it.
They get. I don't even think he got one. He didn't get one.
He played terrible.
He didn't. And
they looked so bad.
Their coaching pissed me off so many times, bro. Like, stop kicking fucking field goals. Like, stop kicking field goals.
Third down.
You haven't done anything all game. You need the momentum. You gotta go for it.
It doesn't make sense.
I mean, and you have both your receivers back. It's like it didn't make any sense.
So shout out to anyone listening. If you guys made it to the end of last week's show, I told you my number one lock, my number one hammer was the Dolphins.
Yeah.
It was a win start to finish. Shout out to the OGs that stick with us to the end. I gave out an absolute wagon, shit cash start to finish. It was my favorite play of the week, and it just looked so nice. It was just the better play. They're the better team. Now, that all said, I'm on the Rams.
No, I mean, look, I think this
is a good.
I think this is the best. The best buy low, sell high spot of the week.
Oh, I agree.
Because the Patriots, you can't look better than going into Chicago, winning 19-3.
And they kick their ass.
And then the Rams, you can't look worse on primetime. You literally can't look worse. So this spread is
across the country.
This spread is 7 normally.
I know. You nailed it, Maddie.
This spread is 6.5, 7. You're getting them at -4.5.
We got the abysmal Rams, ass kicked in primetime, short week, flying across the country to a Patriots that that game knocked out more survivors than my game. Most of the people were on the Bears. That was the biggest survivor eliminator this week.
Yeah.
I think the Rams kicked their ass.
Yeah, this is normally a 7-point spread. I think all the values on the Rams. That said, I refuse to back those motherfuckers. They're done to me, bro. All right, moving on. Jacksonville, who covered last week, facing the Lions, who did not cover last week.
This is a wide spread. It's 14, I think.
So Jacksonville lost 12-7 at home.
I know, and Jags were up that whole game.
Yeah, 12-7 to the Vikings.
Oh, this is one that I'm gonna pass on.
The Lions.
I think Detroit's getting the respect they deserve. So this is one I'll pass on.
Right. Yeah, because even though Detroit didn't cover last week, they rallied. They rallied. You know, dude, you know how many times I've made money on Detroit live this year? My brother and I hit on them big as a money line dog, like live a few weeks ago. They were down huge, then they were up huge. This past week, they just rally, bro. They're honestly, they're as poised of a team as it gets. It's crazy now. People are talking about my Eagles about like maybe beating them as the 1 seed or beating them out as a 1 seed.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Isn't it funny how fast narratives change? I saw an Eagles reporter yesterday put on Twitter that Sirianni's coach of the year. I'm like, you motherfuckers were talking about him being fired 2 weeks
coach
ago.
Of the year. What? He's not coach.
I am blown away, bro, how the narratives just flip. I still think Detroit's the better team than Philadelphia.
Yeah.
I think Detroit is a slightly better offensive line. I know it's very close there. The defense is actually very close as well.
It looks like the NFCs should be pretty similar with different home field advantages for the teams.
Do you think it is well, you're a Niners fan, so I was going to say, is it a 2 or 3 man race in the NFC?
I mean, if my Niners just have to make the playoffs and get healthy,
that's it.
Yeah. But we'll be annoying. We'll be an annoying wild card.
Yeah,
or an annoying road team.
You'll be kind of like the old school Baltimore Ravens on the road in the playoffs. That's what you guys will be like.
That's what we'll be like. It's a very good analogy.
Yeah.
I like Jacksonville to cover here. It's 14. It's wide as fuck. They played okay. They're playing with some heart. Their quarterback play was pathetic. So I know why the spread's 14, but. Again, guys, this is one I would skip. I just wouldn't buy Detroit -14. They might just win by 14.
We got any more, Mike, on this one?
That's it. Damn, Kurt put like 70 on there. Kurt, you're in trouble.
Do you still want to do Survivor for the people?
Yeah. Okay. I'm not going to be
Let's go all the way down.
I still have my list. I navigated
all
the
way
whole
down
season.
to Survivor, Mike. All right. What are you liking here on this game? Say for anyone that's still in a Survivor league, which I don't know how that's possible. 11 weeks in the NFL. What do you like? Who are your picks that you believe are safe survivor plays for Week 11?
Yeah, to me, it's the Dolphins and the Texans are the number 1 and 2. I just told you I like Dallas. Now I know you guys think they're gonna win, and mathematically Houston should win, but that one scares me a little bit. So I don't think this Dolphins team is a playoff team. I think they have a good defense. For some reason, Tua is their guy. Like they are different with him there. So
Yeah.
I genuinely believe the Dolphins is the safest. Get them off your slate. There's no reason to save the Dolphins.
Yeah.
But if you disagree and you want to say the Dolphins for next week, they have back-to-back. The Texans are where I would steer. I just don't like the Texans, how they imploded.
Yeah.
I don't like betting a team after playing the number 1 team, arguably in the NFL, kicking their ass for the first half and then folding. I don't like them entering against a shitty Dallas team in Dallas in prime time, right? Is it Sunday Night Football? I think it's Sunday Night Football. Maybe I'm mistaken.
It is Sunday Night.
Yeah.
No, it's Monday Night Football.
Monday night. So yeah, guys, I'm Dolphins here. That's where I'm at.
All right, let's get out. Let's move on to the full Week 12. I'm sorry, the full Week 11 game slate here. What's the first game of the week? We obviously missed Commanders Eagles.
We'll go Jags and Lions.
We're a little bit late here, so we'll go right to Jags Lions here, and Jags Lions for the game slate. There we go. Detroit 14-point home favorite against the Jags, over under 47. What do you think about this game?
Dude, Mac Jones looked like shit. Everyone knew he would. They did against a very, very tough Minnesota defense. So I'm going to keep this one simple, guys. I like the under in this game. I like the under 47 the most.
Yeah.
If you made me bet it, I'll take the 14 with Jacksonville. I don't think Jacksonville right now is as bad as their record. There were 2 teams that had the most movement if you took away 1 score wins. The Chiefs went from first down to last, and the Jags went from last into first. That's how many 1 score wins they have, losses, excuse me. So 14 to me is just a little disrespectful. I think Jones will play his heart out. They'll try and compete. Let's have them lose in this game by 10 to 13.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of points. I like the under. We see all the time in the NFL, there's double-digit spreads usually. You usually just bet the under the game and it cashes at like 55-60% rate. So I like the under in this game. I think the spread's going to be a coin toss, but I think Detroit holds Jacksonville to under 17, and I think the game goes under. Maybe like 27-14. That's way under those.
27. No, that's 41. It ain't that
27-14.
Yeah, 27-17, 27-14.
Yeah, I like it. I'm going under. I'm staying away from the spread. Let's move on. All right. I think game of the week right here, or one of the best games of the week. We got the Ravens at Pittsburgh. Ravens are a 3-point favorite, over under 49. I like what Gino was just saying earlier in this spot. I think this is a great spot for Baltimore here on the road. I think they just have too much. I mean, and everybody says, like, it doesn't matter. It is true, though. Like, every year, Steelers, Ravens, it doesn't matter which team is superior this year. It's always a good game. So that part is tough, but only 3 points here. I got to favor Baltimore to cover this.
And you know what I saw? So this is a 7-3 Ravens versus 7-2 Steelers.
That's wild.
And we're all talking about Baltimore, Detroit, 1-2, 1-2. Who's won in the AFC? Who's won in the NFC? Like,
yeah.
But Pitt's right there. And it's kind of crazy.
7-3 now, I think.
I think they're 7-2, dude, because they already had their bye. Baltimore hasn't had their bye yet.
Oh, you're right.
Dude, Pitt's electric. Wow. So I think this spread is more telling. I like Baltimore here. Baltimore should be favored. There's all the reason in the world to make this a pick 'em, and they didn't. And I will tell you, I'm seeing more tickets on the Steelers, more money on Baltimore. And it opened up at 2.5, and it moved to 3. So I do believe Baltimore's a hammer spot. I think the Sharps are all over Baltimore.
Yeah.
And I think we see a Baltimore win by about 10.
I like this under too.
Yeah, it's really high. I don't know what's going on with Pittsburgh.
When the hell do we see a total that high in this rivalry?
Well, so what I'll tell you, which is even weirder, because you just watched it yesterday with Washington and your Eagles.
Yeah.
Washington was 28-27.
Bro.
That's 2 defensive-minded teams. I don't know what the fuck's going on with these. With
You
this
want to
good
hear the
defense.
totals of their head-to-head matchups?
Yeah, probably all
Last
friggin'
year,
30s.
or I'm going to read these off.
Read it.
Over under. Hold on, is that right? 34? It was 34, 39, 35 and a half, 37, 41, 44, 41, 46. This is the highest total in
it's not
this
even close.
rivalry in over a decade.
So Baltimore's defense is taking a step in the wrong direction while their offense is absolutely going in the right direction.
Yeah.
But something's up with Pitt. They are not the same defense as they were weeks 1 through 5. So
I feel like this is a hammer spot for the under, though.
just be careful. It's a dangerous one. It's like it should be 47, and still people would like the under. Just be careful.
I just think Ravens Steelers, bro, and I feel like the Steelers
my
defense always matches up so well against Lamar.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't understand.
I'm seeing pretty split
49
tickets.
is fucking crazy to me.
It says it opened up at 44.5 and moved to 48.5, which is crazy.
What the fuck is going on?
Something's going on there.
That is so.
I don't
strange
want to
me.
say. I'm not going to tell you I'm on the over. I'm not.
Yeah, I see 48.5 right now.
But I do think the Ravens do what they've been doing for me all year. Whenever I hammer the Ravens, they've been smacking for me. I think
That's the
Ravens
most bizarre thing I've ever
30
seen.
spot.
this
The Ravens are
total.
putting up a 30 spot. 30-20. Final. 30-20.
Oh,
Mark it in.
wow.
30-20.
I'm under here.
It's
I'm
high.
under
I agree.
here, boys.
It's
under 48.
dangerously
and a half.
high.
Lock it in. So many scores go under 48 and a half.
dangerously high. Agreed. Shit.
yeah.
There's so many ways to stay under 49.
I mean, what are the Ravens putting up per
That,
game?
that-
right
this
now?
was a damn over total yesterday in your guys' game.
Yeah, I mean, the Ravens coming off 35-point game, 41, 24, 41, 30, 41.
Dude, they
Jesus.
score 30 like it's nothing.
Yeah. I mean, that's literally all it is.
Yeah.
Moving on. I'm on the under of that game. I'm on Ravens in the under. Let's go to Chicago. We got Green Bay visiting as a 5.5-point favorite, over under 40.5.
Damn.
A
So this
real
one's
low
tough
spot
for me.
for Chicago here.
So Green Bay's 6-3 coming off the bye. They really have a chance to take over the wild card. Detroit's gonna be hard to catch at 8. They really wanted the 7-2 Detroit because Green Bay played Detroit very tough. I just can't see Green Bay taking their foot off the gas here after a bye. Something's wrong in Chicago. Something went wrong in Chicago ever since that Hail Mary from the Commanders. So I hate to sell something so low, but I'm going to sell these Bears low. Caleb hasn't looked good against good defenses. He looked terrible against the Patriots. He looked terrible a couple times against good defenses.
Yeah.
And the Green Bay has a good defense. So this might be my squarest play. You guys hear me? If you listen every week, I give out square plays because I bet at least 2 square sides a week. Green Bay is going to be one of my square plays.
I like it.
I just think Green Bay can kick their ass.
I can't go against it at this point.
I just don't think Chicago can. There's a chance Chicago doesn't get 13.
Yeah. I love the under 40.5. Sign me up for that.
I like that too.
All day. Sign me up for that. So let's move on. I'm just all under.
Let's
on that
go
game.
under.
Yeah.
We'll consensus on under, and then I'll be square on the Green Bay.
Colts versus Jets. Colts a 4-point dog on the road here. You can't make this shit up, bro.
You can't make this up.
Can we just skip this game?
How are the Jets fucking favorite again?
Can we skip this game?
These are the Colts that were just sharp to beat Buffalo after they almost beat Minnesota.
I hate the NFL right now.
The Jets are such trash, and this is a good spot for the Jets.
And do they have any mathematical chance at the playoffs now?
No, the Jets are gone.
You're sure there's no math?
I'm sure they could win out.
If they run the table, I just want to know if
they're not in control of their destiny, if that's what you mean. If they run the table, they still need good teams to lose.
I just mean if the best case scenario happens for them and other teams, can they make the playoffs? If anyone in the chat knows the answer to that.
Yeah, of course. They're not eliminated.
Okay. So
But Matt, think about it. You get what I'm saying? Everyone else would have to lose.
3-7.
But no, they're not going to catch Denver, or they're not going to catch the Chargers.
Yeah.
They're not going to catch those teams. The Jets are
Denver's 5-5. The Chargers are 6-3. I mean, they could catch Denver, but they're not going to catch the Chargers.
Yeah, they're not catching the Chargers.
Denver is
who am I sleeping on?
In reach.
Okay, but we got AFC. Forget about
You got the Colts.
Forget about the Denver.
The Colts are 4-6. The Bengals are 4-6.
Yeah, forget about them. No, I'm talking about you have the Ravens or Pittsburgh.
Yeah. 7-2.
They're not catching the Chargers and one of those two.
Right.
They're not making the playoffs.
Mhm.
They're not.
And this is Rodgers last year, isn't it?
I mean, what at this
What are
point?
they
Why does it
doing?
even matter?
Yeah. All right. So what are we doing in this game? Is it just an auto bet on the Colts?
It's just an auto bet on the Colts. It's fucking gross. Everyone's gonna keep betting these Jets.
Oh, and what's his name started too? They bench Flacco.
They bench Flacco, so they're going back to
They've
the
gone
kid.
back to Richardson.
And yeah, to me, it's the Colts.
You know what's crazy is this is the one quarterback the Jets defense could like
dominate.
Yeah, you can just see it. You know,
dude, I'm
It's
so
just
mad. I'm not gonna make my whole
Did
show.
you see how
about one.
Flacco? So I put a big bet in at Circa on Flacco to score 2 touchdowns or throw for 2 touchdowns, and in the end of the first quarter he throws a wide open TD pass. Receiver drops it with a walk in, right? So he doesn't get the touchdown. Then he gets 1 touchdown, right, in the first half. So I need a second TD in the second half. He throws multiple picks in the second half, doesn't get any TDs. Then with 2 seconds left in the game, throws the second TD, and I cashed it, bro.
That a baby.
And people are like, "Oh, that's so lucky." I was like, "Nah, it was just not unlucky, is what it was." He literally threw wide open touchdowns.
No, exactly. I don't want to whine about Survivor, but I will say, I went back and watched our show, and what broke my heart is I said everyone's high on the Colts. I'm selling these bunk ass Colts, and I said I'm going to go Minnesota this week and maybe Buffalo next, and I would still be alive. Be down to 100 people in Survivor.
That's disgusting.
Fucking 14 mil. I'll never have a chance to win 14 mil again.
The question is, do we believe in Richardson enough for the Colts to cover 4 points?
I think Colts win. Colts money line for me. Jets suck.
I just hate that dynamic when you start a QB, then you bench him.
I don't know what they're doing.
You bring them back. It's the worst dynamic.
It really is. They should have wrote them out. They're 4-6 now. They were 4-4 when we started talking.
Yeah, this is article right here. Why Colts quarterback is ready to return, or why the Colts are ready to return.
I mean,
dude's a specimen. 6'4", 244.
Dude, he's a beast, and they can run the ball. The Jets defense has not looked good. Dude, Arizona ran them out of their fucking stadium.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Colts money line.
I'm undecided on what I'm doing in this game, so let's just move on. Browns at Saints. Browns are what? Oh, they're a 1.5 point dog here.
Yeah, dude, I had so many. This is why Survivor sucks. Maddie actually can break this down for you. The reason why I bet units, guys, is because when I start betting huge, I don't even feel 1 unit. And now that I had the fucking Survivor, I'm numb. I haven't even checked games this week. I'm so behind. I had to do it 3 hours before because I had 14 million spent already in my head.
Yeah.
This is the sleeper, guys, for you that want value. I'm all over the Saints here. I get that Cleveland's off the bye. This Cleveland team sucks. The only reason the spread's 1.5 is Cleveland's off the bye. New Orleans lost to Carolina. Very tough game. They mathematically dominated Carolina, but they lost. That's what happens in division games. That's why I avoided them. The Saints saved their chance at that division by beating Atlanta last week. There's no way they then lay down to these Cleveland Browns. So it's going to be a tough game. I think the over is a little too high. I like the under in this game. I don't think Cleveland can score. I don't think New Orleans scores easy. But if you wanted like a sneaky Survivor play where you really don't want the Saints much longer and you don't want to use the Dolphins for whatever reason you don't, or you've already used the Dolphins or already used Houston, I had the Saints penciled in if I wanted to start gambling. Because that's how you win these, is when there's the 2 guys blow up. You know, the Houston loses and Miami loses. And then you have some sleeper like the Saints home. So what I'll say, this spread should be 3.5 to 4. It's only not because Cleveland's coming off the bye. But Cleveland has a good defense, but their offense is horrendous.
Yeah. There's a question in the comments. Gino's bet openly available in Ontario, Canada.
Yeah. If Canada was a state, it's our number 1 state. We have more. What up, Amir? We have more people in Canada than we have in any state in the U.S.
Yeah. So tell everybody real quick where you can't use bet openly in the U.S.
Yeah. Colorado, Montana, Nevada, New Jersey.
Yeah. So pretty much everywhere in the U.S. almost.
46 states,
Canada.
all of Canada, all of Mexico.
Yeah.
We do block a couple places in the Middle East and Africa, guys. Just has nothing to do with me. It has to do with money laundering and anti-KYC and local religion.
Word. All right. Moving on to the next game. Where are we at there? Rams Patriots.
There we go.
Okay. Oh yeah, we were talking
I
about
like this one. I like the
Square.
Rams. It's my second square play maybe of the
Yeah.
week. I don't know if it's square.
Hold on.
but-
This is in LA.
No.
It's
New
in
England.
New England.
Yeah.
I kind of like that better.
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. They had to go across the country.
I like that better for the Rams.
Ass kicked across the country, et cetera, et cetera. People love betting West Coast teams losing on the East Coast, and vice versa.
So you're pretty much saying the Rams are the buy low spot of the week. Is that accurate?
I think so. It's a little square though, but people still think these Rams should make the playoffs, and New England should be one of the worst teams.
It's like what happened last week. When you just watch the footage, you're like,
Dude, they just dominated them. Caleb didn't move the ball for shit.
Yeah.
And vice versa. Same with the Rams.
Yeah.
Miami has a defense that no one talks about.
I mean, McVay should be able to bounce back scheme
Exactly.
offensive wise. Like just
Dude, they should be able to pass all over.
If they fuck me again, bro.
There's no
I
firepower.
hate the Rams right
New
now.
England doesn't have the firepower to compete.
Yeah.
This is a really good buy low for the Rams.
All right. I'll trust you.
It's a little chalky, guys. Remember, it's a 4-5 versus a 3-7.
Yeah. What do you think about this total, 43.5?
I'd probably go over.
Yeah.
I'd probably go over. I think the Rams could put up 24-27. 24-20 gets the job done. I guess they don't cover there.
Fucking touchdown.
27. Oh, this. I don't like the over under either way, guys. I'm just gonna be square and go Rams, and I'm gonna hope they hold them to 10 and they score 17.
All right, I'm in on the Rams with you. I'll just forget about what happened last week. That's what you have to do in the NFL, anyways.
Yeah.
All right, Raiders Dolphins. I hate this game.
All right.
Dolphins covered last week, obviously made the Rams look terrible on national television, and now they're at home against a Las Vegas team off a bye, over under 43.5, 7-point spread. What do you think?
So I like Miami to win this game. The Raiders off the bye with a decent defense and not a lot to lose. They're to me, they're scary +7.
Yeah.
I'm not loving Miami -7, so we're threading a needle a little bit here. But I think the real play I like in this game is the under. Miami's defense is solid, even though Miami looked good.
I'm in on the under.
Yeah, I don't think Miami's offense looked good. Their offense is not back.
Their offense didn't do anything crazy. It was
Nothing.
they just shut them down.
Dude, it's almost like people have their number now. They have their running backs back.
Plus they're running the ball more.
Yeah, they with J-Chan. I don't know. And their run didn't look that great.
Yeah.
They were held pretty well by the Rams.
And this total's up to 44 right now.
And the Raiders offense defense is better than the Rams defense. So
I'm in on that under. I really like that.
Yeah, I think this is just going to be a nice little 2017 game.
I agree. Yeah, I like that a lot. I'm in on that with you. Let's move on to the next one.
Oh, this one.
Minnesota at Tennessee. 5.5-point road favorite for the Vikings, over under 39.5. Both teams did not cover last week. What do you think here?
Fucking Titans. Disgusting.
I feel like that's like your
Gross.
one team you always lose on.
Titans.
Yeah. I remember last year it was like your kryptonite.
Dude, they're always the sharp side, and they never do what they're supposed to do.
I see 69% of the tickets on Minnesota.
I feel like them being up 7-3 versus the Chargers was like 2 months ago, and it was 6 days ago.
Yeah.
So this one's sketch, right? Titans on paper should not be able to put up a fucking point against Minnesota, but they're going to find a way. How high do I want to go on this? Do I want to go money line? No, I gave out Dallas money line. That's enough on that.
This is another Minnesota field goal kind of win.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Titans. I'll take the 5.5. DD members, don't be mad now. There's a chance. There's a play. I just don't know the size of it yet on Tennessee money line. Maybe first half money line. I'll look at it deeply.
Yeah.
It is a team that has cost me multiple units this year.
Fair enough. Yeah, I hate that game. I don't know what to do with it.
It's ugly.
I really liked Minnesota.
People are going to fucking tease Minnesota cross 0. They're going to make huge mistakes. Titans are winning this game. It's sick. It's as sick as my fucking Dallas play.
This feels like my
Broncos
Broncos play versus Kansas City, and
Exactly.
they were right there. And
It
then
should be there. It's a good play, but it ain't going to win. Motherfucker.
I still can't believe the Chiefs won that game. Let's move on. Falcons at Broncos. Speaking of the Broncos here, I'm sorry. Gino and I are polar opposite on
We're
this
opposite
game.
on this one.
I like the Atlanta ML here. I still believe this team's good. I think this is
They need this win to control their
think
division.
about Denver. It's a big emotional letdown game for them in Kansas City. Then they come home and they're like, all right, we're favored. We're gonna win this game. And then I just feel like they're gonna shit the bed here.
So I want to throw you a bone, even though we're not that opposite. The world thinks Denver's good because they almost beat Kansas City. I'm gonna throw Matty a bone. It's really, I'm telling you guys, Kansas City's not as good as their record.
That's fair.
Sick of saying it because they keep winning, but they're a good team. Kansas City's a playoff team. Of course, they're the 1 seed in the AFC, but I'm telling you, they'd be dogs to Baltimore.
Yeah.
You guys can see it. They're dogs to Buffalo. They're a top 3 seed in the AFC. So to Matty's point, there's a little bit of value here because you can sell a high Denver that is getting a little. Would you say they're 4-4? They're 5-5.
The Broncos?
They're 5-5 Broncos. Is that really the record?
No.
Did you say that to me? Am I crazy?
The Broncos are. Yeah, they are 5-5. Yeah.
5-5. Yeah, I mean they're playing the 6-4 Atlanta. They're -2. I'm still going to go Denver, but I see what Matty's saying here. You can sell Denver high.
I'm torn because I actually like both these teams a lot. I like both these teams a lot. Maybe I go over here, over 43.5. I like both these teams a lot, man. I like the Broncos organization.
And dude, the Falcons have a 2-game lead on the NFC South.
Yeah.
Damn. So they could you take a 3-game lead. That's pretty substantial.
That's crazy.
Oh,
that is crazy. Yeah, I'm torn on this game. I kind of like this over.
Oh, the Saints are winning.
The Falcons have been good on the road all season. They beat my Eagles on the road.
I like your over.
They were undefeated on the road until this past.
Matty, you might have just sniffed out the best value.
I'm going over.
The value here might be over. Everyone thinks that Denver's defense is top notch just because of what they did to Kansas City's offense. But Kansas City's offense is hurting. Atlanta's offense is as good as Kansas City's offense. So
I like the over.
Yeah, there we go. That's the play. 24-20 either way for this game.
I like that. What's the number at right now?
43.5.
Is it still 40? Oh yeah, I see 44 somewhere. All right. Well, I like that over.
21-24.
Yeah.
Won't matter.
Sneak it out. Yeah. I like that. Let's move on to the Seahawks at 49ers. Seahawks were on a bye last week, and the Niners did not cover the spread last week. The Seattle is a 6.5-point road dog here, over under 48. I'll tell you what, some of these division game totals are very high.
I agree.
Right? Baltimore Steelers was 48.5.
Yeah.
Now you have Seattle San Fran at 48. Very interesting to me.
Yeah. You know, the weather's going to be nice in the Bay Area. It's going to be a clean game. Seattle's defense is their offense has been producing all year. If CMC clicks, the over's here. So, I don't like the 6.5, guys. I think my Niners find a way to win. This puts them back, I think, tied for first because Arizona's on the bye. So they win. They're back tied in first after all the bullshit they've been through. It's a division rival. We've had Seattle's number now for almost 3 years, where they had our number for 10 before that. So there's a lot of bad blood there. We're not going to sleep on this game. I think the Niners win, but I can't get over the fact that this feels square side to take the -6.5. It feels like the right side is Seattle loses by 3-6.
Yeah. And the Niners already beat them by 12 earlier in the season.
Yeah, in Seattle too. So this is a really tight spread.
Yeah.
For now, Niners probably should be -8.5. It's very telling that they're not.
Yeah, what is going on there?
It almost looks like it opened at 8, which is the line that I gave you guys. And they have more tickets, more money, and it RLM'd. So, yeah, I hate to say it. I want my Niners to beat them by 100, but I think Seattle plus 6.5 is sharp side here.
All right. Let's move on.
What up, Monkey? Mookie?
Okay.
Mookie? Monkey. Monkey's what you guys say when you're saying the Chinese word, right?
Monkey's what I say at the blackjack table. Monkey.
What is the actual Chinese
monkey.
word that you guys turned into monkey?
I don't know, bro.
There's a real Chinese. What is it? Monarchy? It's monarchy? Interesting. I would not have guessed that.
Kansas City at Buffalo. This is one of Gina's favorite games of the week. We got the Buffalo Bills -1.5 at home. The level of disrespect for this team at home. This Josh Allen-led Bills team over under 46. I'm with you, bro. The Chiefs have to fucking lose.
They're losing here.
I'm gonna lose my fucking life savings fading the Chiefs. They're gonna go Tom Brady-esque undefeated season.
Oh God!
And I'm gonna lose my.
Could you imagine going undefeated and three-peating?
That would be unlike anything we've ever seen.
Unreal.
I'm sorry.
Put this to sleep, Buffalo.
This could be the game where it's not close. Like, I feel like every close game, the Chiefs are going to find a way to win. Can you just punch this team in the mouth?
I think Buffalo.
Like, can you go up 17-3?
Smacks them.
I think they do too.
17-3 at half. Great call, Matty.
I think they do.
17-6.
I think they smack them. Maybe I'm going to look like an idiot.
No. Hey, shout out, by the way. We have some listeners. So I talk a lot of shit on Twitter, but I keep it friendly. A lot of guys talk shit and say your bets suck, but then they won't bet it. Dudes, a Chiefs fan came at me with a $3,000 bet.
Wow.
And I took it. Good on him. So shout out. I'm not clowning on dude. Dude talked shit and then came through with 3 racks. And guys, Maddie and I, again, we bet big. This isn't us shitting on anyone. When I was your age, I probably bet same size as you. But we'll take any bet as little as $10. So
why do you assume all our viewers are like 18, bro?
No, I was just saying they're not 40.
They might be.
No, I think there's more 30-year-olds
people on Facebook and YouTube that are 45, 50, bro.
Oh, okay,
a lot of people
your
are
age.
50 with 3 kids and a wife, and they like to watch.
I think they're your age.
I mean, it's a large large diverse crowd. Yeah.
Long story short, people in their 20s and 30s. Let me rephrase. I was only betting $20 to $100 a bet when I was 20 to 30. It wasn't until I turned 40. You're sick. I've already told you that.
I was betting that when I came out the womb, bro.
Yeah, you're sick, bro. But the reason Maddie's correcting me, but the reason I say that, if y'all ever disagree with us, like, we'll back it up, and it doesn't have to be a big bet. You could come at us and just say, "Hey, I want your opposite bet $50. I want your opposite bet $20." So that's what I meant to say. I didn't mean to get into. And anyone that's my age, shout out to you.
All right.
Well, I thought they're all your age, Maddie. I picture all your friends your age. I don't know.
That's true. Let's talk about this Bills team. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 straight wins.
Yep.
Every game, 23 points or higher. 23 points, 34, 31, 30, 30. Yep. That's 4 straight games with 30 points or more. You're telling me this Bills team shouldn't be a bigger favorite at home against Kansas City when their offense is clicking on all cylinders? This is just bullshit odds makers not wanting to lay the Chiefs as a big underdog because everyone's going to be on it. I'm telling you right now, Buffalo at home.
We're going Bills, Maddie.
I'm going big on it.
And
I don't give a fuck how many times Patrick Mahomes has won as an underdog in the NFL. I don't care about that trend. That's all you're going to see this week. You're going to see it on BR Betting social media.
We like it, though. That holds it tight.
Everywhere.
It holds it tight. And they've owned Buffalo.
I don't care, bro. I'm going.
No, these are all good things.
No.
For us getting the thin line.
Buffalo. I'm going Buffalo.
And to throw Maddie, I'm not hiding it from you guys. I don't know the unit size yet. Either the first half or the game under will probably be one of my biggest bets of the week. I haven't found the units yet, and I haven't found which of the two.
The first half under?
Either that or the game under. I think what you're going to see is Buffalo wins this game, not only putting up their 23, but holding the Chiefs just like Denver did. The Chiefs might have 17 in this game, might have 13 in this game. So that's how I'm betting this. A few different ways. It's going to be cold up there. Maybe it's going to be wet. So I'm going Buffalo with Maddie, but there will be a big bet on the under. I haven't found where and how much.
Yeah. All right. Chiefs and I'm sorry. Bills and you said over or under?
Bills under.
I'm just Bills. I ain't touching that total. Because it could be 30 points for the Bills. I'm on the Bills. All right. Bengals, Chargers. This is actually a pretty good matchup here. Chargers a 1-point favorite at home over under 48. Both teams covered last week. Both teams are kind of like in the wild card race, right? Or will be.
Yeah, you're 100% right.
Chargers are 6-3. looking up at the 9-0 Chiefs, and then the Bengals are now 4-6, doing what the Bengals do, shitting the
is an
bed early in
interesting
the
one.
season and then making a run. Yeah, I just see the Bengals stealing it.
So then we'll be opposite this one.
Yeah,
I like the defense
that was a
gap.
primetime game too.
No, it's Sunday Night Football. This will be a good Sunday Night Football game. Thank
Yeah.
you. We need one. I'm going to be on the Chargers here.
Is there any reason to not just hammer the under of all these primetime games, bro? I'm so sick of it. Even last night, the game should have been an over game, if we're being honest, and it still went under.
I don't know.
And then,
Dude, what about Houston, Detroit went
that was
under?
like the only,
And that should have gone over too.
Yeah, Houston, Detroit, yeah.
All I needed was 14 second half. I got,
what was it, 29-26? You sure that went under?
it was it 26-7 at half? Am I tripping?
I don't know, but I just feel like every
No, it
primetime
wasn't
game goes
26-7.
under.
Was it 23-7 and they ended up losing 24-23? Is that what happened?
I'm looking.
What was the score at Houston, Detroit?
It was
My under fucking
26-23. That's
there
right.
you go.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it
It pushed
50,
the total was 49 pretty much.
Okay.
So it pushed,
but it should have gone way over.
yeah.
And he should have been dogged to
Yeah.
the over. Those pay. I'm Chargers here. I'm Harbaugh. I got a playoff team versus a non-playoff team. And I feel bad. This Bengals team's actually good. They're way higher in their power rankings than their record.
Yeah.
This is a tough spot for them. The gap in defenses is substantial.
Yeah.
Chargers are going to get they'll get their 20-something and their defense. So Chargers going to win this game. Let's go here. 24-17. 24-17 wins this for me.
Way under. I like that. I like the under.
Yeah. It's weird with that damn fucking Bengals defense. You never know what they're going to do. Are they going to show up or are they going to let them score 100?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is a get right game for Herbert, too. Herbert hasn't done a whole lot this year.
He's looking decent.
Yeah, he's a little quiet.
Yeah, it looks like more of the tickets, 60% of the tickets on Cincinnati here.
Cross zero, too. Since he went from -1 to +1.
Wow.
Yeah, Chargers are a banger for me.
All right. Let's move on to Monday Night Football?
Monday night.
Monday Night Football, last game of the week. When do we get 2 games on Monday again? Does that happen ever again?
I don't know. We have Thanksgiving, which is 3,
Yeah.
and then I think
I
we're
can't
done
wait
with all
to
that
hammer
fun
some
stuff.
Thanksgiving games.
Dude, I want it to be live.
All right. We got Gino's dog of the week here. The Dallas Cowboys,
Fuck
my new
me.
favorite team in the NFL.
That's Maddie's a Cowboys fan.
Plus 7.5. You know what, bro? Everyone that says to me now, how about them Birds? The only thing I can think of is not the fact that I'm a Birds fan. It's the fact that they cost me $78,000 2 weeks ago.
As you should, dude.
I can't get over it, bro. I really can't.
At least it's your team.
They were a 16.5 point live favorite, and all they had to do was win by 7 or more,
I know.
and I would have won 80 grand.
Brother.
And they screwed me.
All
bro.
my Giants had all and they're not even my team. I hate the Giants.
And
They cost me
people can
$14
call
million.
me a fake Eagles fan, but I'm just a gambler, bro. I'm not a true fan of any team or fighter or anything. I'm just a gambler.
You're a gambler, bro.
I just want to win the bet. That's it. I want to win my parlay. I'll bet against my Eagles. I don't care. I just want to win the bet, and they screwed me. And Sirianni, at some of the worst coaching I've ever seen. And now 2 weeks
You're talking
later,
about the coach of the year?
the coach of the year. 2 weeks later, there's
Who
Eagles
said that?
reporters saying that he's the coach of
There
the
is
year.
no chance.
I've never seen anything like it. You
That
know
is
what the argument
asinine.
is? The argument is if you look at even his record as a Eagles coach is phenomenal. I know he has a
Yeah,
great
he
team.
has a talented
but-
roster.
Yeah, but like
Don't
isn't
call
it-
Shanahan the coach of the year. Fuck that.
But isn't it crazy that the Eagles are what are they now? 8-2?
3? No,
No, bro.
2, motherfucker.
Bro, they're 8-2.
No way.
Yes, bro.
Are you
And guess
really?
what? They were a fucking Kirk Cousins non-miracle away from 9-1.
Oh my god.
Early in the season,
You guys
like-
are 8-2.
That's why the narrative has changed. We just beat the Commanders at home. And now people are like, "Oh, wait a second." Everyone was saying fire Sirianni, but we're a point away from being a 9-1
Are
team
you
this
guys on
year.
the bye? They're on the bye. Fuck you.
It's just crazy, bro. They screwed me out of 80 grand. Get this picture out of here. I still don't fuck with Jerry Jones, bro.
I'll-
Get this shit off. My screen, bro.
I think I have my play in this game. So I
Oh.
did say Cowboys on the zigzag. I like the under 42 here. I just don't like that that's going to be 3 primetime unders. Don't like that.
Under 42.
It's so low. No, I'm going over here. Cowboys gonna be able to score against Houston, and we're gonna start hearing stories on what the fuck's going on in Houston. Houston had a chance to beat the best team in the NFL and get right. They would have been 7-3 coming into this game, and now we could be talking about the 6-5 Texans.
Mhm.
I don't know if the money lines where I'd put big money, boys, so to make that half a year unit, but I like the 7 and I like the over 42. I think Dallas finds a way to put up 20. So maybe they lose 23-20, 24-20. Dallas puts up 20. That's all they need. 21.
I love Dallas with the points here.
Not a baby. He came around.
But just the points. Just the points. He came
around.
They're going to fuck it up. So just the points. But this is the buy low spot of the century on the Dallas Cowboys.
It is.
You got to take the touchdown at home. The touchdown with the hook at home.
Philly.
You got to take it here. You have to.
They got worked by Philly. Philly's a good defense, though.
Yeah.
Bro, are we allowed to talk about race on the show? Have you seen all the jokes making fun of your guys' white secondary?
The
Eagles.
The jokes of what?
Because your secondary, you have 2 white DBs.
Well,
there's a bunch of jokes.
Why they got to be white, bro? Why can't they just be
I'm just telling you what they are, dude. I didn't make the jokes. They're hilarious.
We got them rookie DBs, bro, that are crushing.
Dude, they're smacking.
I don't even know.
Kid out of Iowa.
We have like the best defense in the NFL.
The kid out of Iowa is a beast.
It's unbelievable. All right, what's the pick? Houston plus the points on this game, and the over. I ain't going to over on prime time.
Or Dallas plus the points.
I'm sorry, Dallas plus
the
points.
And I will be on the over. Maddie's going to hate this over, but it's 42.
Yeah.
Yep, it's going over.
I'm going
Dallas money line to the over is an absolute banger. I'll show up on Twitter with my exact play. That's a lot.
I'm just Dallas plus the points to be clear.
Dude, that's going to break so many teasers.
There's a question in the comments: is Lamar Jackson for MVP? Does that place still have value? So first of all, we got to see what the number is.
Yeah,
I'm going to look at it right now, and I'm about to see what my Saquon Barkley ticket, how that's looking.
The reason why I want to say no,
Lamar Jackson for MVP is plus 110. So my answer is no.
No value. It's not even just that. It's Goff's coming off a 5-pick.
You know what's crazy is
loss.
Jalen Hurts at plus 1,600. I know it sounds crazy, but like think about all the Russian TDs he's getting, and then think about if the Eagles end up with the best record in the NFL.
I know the problem.
It is live.
The problem is he's inconsistently passing.
Right. Patrick Mahomes 6-1. Josh Allen's 4-1. My favorite bet is Josh Allen at plus 400 right now.
Yeah,
so, I would take Josh Allen at plus 400.
So shout out to the homie with the good question. Maddie and I will align on this. If you want value on MVP, it's Josh Allen right now before he beats the living shit out of Kansas City.
Facts. And my boy Saquon Barkley narrowed the gap. Offensive Player of the Year, Derrick Henry is even money. Saquon is plus 175. I got it at plus 3,000 before the season. It's fucking cashing, dude. Derrick Henry is not cashing this shit. Saquon is leading the league in almost every major statistical category, except fucking Jalen keeps stealing his touchdowns. He should have 3 touchdowns last night, but he had 2 because Jalen stole another one from him. He's balling, bro. He's leading the league in rushing. He's going to edge out.
You guys are entering the bye. You're going to heat up.
You know what's going to happen is that race is going to come down to the Eagles versus Ravens game later.
And what you need right now,
but you need
the Steelers not to let Henry get any.
Oh yeah,
this week,
100%.
You need the Ravens. You need Lamar to cook.
Yeah,
Lamar runs 2 in.
Yeah,
that'll be a shout out. Boogie Bombs. Shout out Boogie Bombs. We'll give you some bangers. We'll bring on. Is Trev coming on?
Trev is not. Trev is missing the show today.
Follow us on Twitter. We'll give out some fun player props. I actually like Lamar for 2 touchdowns this week versus.
Ooh, I really like that. I really like that.
That's mine. I've actually been doing decent at those. If you see, I gave out
They're
2.
Fun, bro.
So I like Lamar. I just don't know if there's value
here.
in
his
MVP.
Let's do a 2 TD collab play right now.
So
you're gonna go Lamar Jackson 2 touchdowns. I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing right now. I'm
Josh
going
Allen, dog.
On the ground?
The double ground.
Oh.
Josh to Lamar.
Hold on.
Double ground. Dude, Josh Allen's getting 2. Lamar is me trying to help you out. Because I think Derrick Henry would run it in versus Pitt. Pitt hits hard. I don't know if Lamar's going to have like the 15-yard runs.
I'm very curious here what this would pay. Because the 2 TD props always suck. They're like,
dude, go 500 each for both of us.
Hold on. No, I'm just looking on FanDuel because that's the best
I need
number.
You live on that $1,000 in there and we're splitting it. I need to feel something. I haven't felt alive since the Giants stole $14 million from me.
All right, Lamar Jackson, 2 touchdowns is no way. Plus 2,100?
Yeah, of course. Dude, it's the Steelers defense.
What?
Dude, the Steelers defense.
Dude, I'm all over that. I'll straight bet that. All right, and then we're going to the Buffalo game.
Okay, I need you to live places.
Derrick Henry's plus 330, 2 touchdowns, and Lamar's plus 2,100.
Yeah, of course. They don't want Lamar to get hurt against the hard-hitting Steelers.
Yes.
It's a great one.
I love that. All right, let's go to
And
Buffalo.
Josh Allen?
Let's go to the Buffalo game.
So these are both 2 very good rush defenses, Kansas City and Pitt.
Where the fuck?
So it's very hard. But this shit can cook, guys.
Hold on.
Let's
one's
buy a
I feel
Ferrari
this
this
one's gonna
weekend.
be lower for wait. Where's the 2 touchdowns?
Probably gonna be like 15 plus 1,500.
You know, it's crazy is I don't even see 2 on because it's a Monday.
No, it's Sunday. 1
There's
o'clock.
2 touchdowns.
They're
I
hating
see
on.
any time is all I see.
I think you need to get
I can try and Hard Rock.
do 1,000 for us. We'll split it 500 each.
Let's actually just see what it is in Hard Rock because we can actually bet it here. Let me take a look.
Let's bang this out, boys.
Oh,
Guys in the
no.
comments, tell us what that pays. Lamar 2, Allen 2.
That's kind of surgical in a way. I feel like
I want Unk to give out like a 50 to 1, 100 to 1 banger.
Oh my god! You know it's crazy though. Lamar 2 touchdowns, 12 to 1 on Hard Rock. It's so
Instead of
fucked
22
up.
to 1.
Yeah, 21 to 1. It's so fucked up. Bro.
They're sick.
All right, here we go. Let's see what we can do here. Josh Allen.
Is he in there?
Josh Allen 2 touchdowns, 8 to 1.
It's not.
So in Hard Rock we get 116 to 1. Dude, 1,000 pays 117K. They say max wager's 937.
You doing it?
You want to go
We're
splits?
splitting it?
Should we go 500 to win 58K total?
Yeah, because we're getting dicked
Or-
on odds.
Or we can go 400 each, 800 to win 93.
400 each, 800 to win 93 racks.
Or should we just do 500?
I mean, whatever.
It's in, bro. Fuck it.
What'd you
It's
do,
in.
800?
500 to win 58K.
Okay. So we'll each get 29 racks.
Yo, if that smacks,
That's smacking, dude. We get dick too, those little fucking shysters.
dude, I think it might hit. All right, boys. Guys, if you're still watching the show, appreciate you guys tuning in. Go check out our winnable Get Gino's plays for free for 7 days. Code Maddie.
Dude, we've been smacking, boys.
Discipline Degens. Winnable.com/discipline Degens. Use my code Maddie. You'll have to sign up with your card, but it's $0 for 7 days. And you get Gino's plays. It also comes to you in a text message. So you literally can be at work, doing whatever you're doing. You get a text with the plays. He's a volume better. So you get
a lot of
plus plays a day.
a lot of plays.
10 to 15 plays a day. We're talking all sports, NFL, basketball, baseball, everything. Hockey. He does it all. So go check that out. Winnable.com/discipline the gens. Code Maddie for 7 days for free.
And shout out to Maddie for finding us winnable. It's actually a quality product.
Yeah.
The text message is so crucial, dude. I give out so many plays, guys. You don't want to be just hanging out in our Discord all day, waiting for my plays. I wait till I find the value. They come at random times.
Yeah.
The text message really is
People
the game
love getting
changer.
the text.
It's just
I do too.
It's just needed. I know it's
Yeah.
I know it's annoying, but it's just needed.
100%.
Well, shit, we found a banger, guys.
Yes,
Bro,
sir.
I think we should go straight up to just on the Lamar one at 2,100.
Well, we got to get that on FanDuel, though.
No, I know. I got guys. I mean,
somebody to put it in. Let's do it.
I got guys in. Find out what states I got guys.
Yeah. All right, chat. We'll see you guys next
Later,
week.
bro.
We'll probably be doing this Wednesday or Thursday next week instead of Friday. So we'll see you guys then.